of the best of 3 series is going to be on bugged. Let me go ahead and send it back up. It's gonna be on Runes of Lordaeron. We'll see you in there. So this is Runes of Lordaeron. It's a smaller map. It's somewhere where I feel like a Rogue Mage Druid likes. I don't know. I feel like maybe not, because maybe if the kill target's the Frost Mage, this ATC is going to want a smaller map. But Taz has expressed to me that this specific map is not something he's interested in in fighting a Rogue Mage Druid. So we'll see, man.
We're definitely going to see this RMD. It's a pretty scary team. I mean, we have the top players, Majidin, Rind, and Generics, who have made a name for themselves. So I'm really excited about this.
Yeah, seriously. So this is a Rogue Mage Druid, but this isn't any Rogue Mage Druid. It's freaking Generics. It's Majidin. It's Rind. These guys are so sick. And this is a combat rogue Mage Druid, a solid, strong comp going up against the African Turtle Cleave Taz LOL. Okay, looks like Squeaker X, the Hunter, is going to be the kill target for DBBDBK, and he's taking a lot of damage. There's the kidney shot, and the full poly goes out into Taz. He's taking so much damage out of this opener right away, as this is Adrenaline Rush from Generics. Squeaker now just trying to prevent that damage with that faint death, as Taz LOL is in a clone out of that. Just so much control going out. Rind now in a full trap, as Majidin's taking a lot of damage from this this warrior hunter. He's already at 40% health, and Rin now is in a cyclone. Is Majidin gonna have to block here? I don't think just quite yet. Generics now offensively cloaking, trying to get back into the game. Majidin at 72% health, and this is a DR trap on the Rin as he Nature Swiftness and Iron Barks. They're getting a lot of defensive cooldowns, but is it gonna be enough?
And I don't think it is going to be enough. Majidin just trying to spam out the polys, and the Cyclone is going to go into Memphis Reigns, and Tazlal is going to be put into that full poly there. Squeaker X taking a little bit of damage here, just spamming sheeps onto Tazlal. The full Cyclone is going to come out into Squeaker X. Even though he wasn't a polymorph, I think it would have been good to maybe wait on the Cyclone for when the polymorph was kind of done. The full Bath is going to go out into Tazlal. Could it be into maybe a Cyclone or something? But it doesn't look like they're going to have anything to follow it up, and Squeaker X is going to be able to be topped off. The Cyclone is going to try to come out from Tazlal, but it's going to be interrupted. Squeaker X taking a lot of damage in that kidney there. The killing spree is going to come out from Generic, but it looks like it's not going to be enough. Squeaker X is going to have to trinket and deter there, so 2 really big cooldowns there.
Yeah, trinket, deter, and but I mean, that was a smart move. That was killing spree, that was orb, that was their damage. Squeaker X still never being able to top up. This Rogue Mage Druid is just relentless. Taz now in a deep freeze that he just tried to get that Nature Swiftness off. Full kidney shot, and a bomb comes out in the Squeaker. No more trinket left, and he gets Cyclone at 18% health here, trying to prevent the healing from coming out, but I think he was in trouble because that was in a bomb. Not sure about that Cyclone. 8% health here, 5% health here. Taz is just trying to keep him up. Second deterrence is forced, and that's both deterrents now at this point, and they're just desperately trying to get Squeaker's health back up. There's the faint death. He's at 25% health here. Taz is just desperately trying to get up. There is the Iron Bark, but the deep free goes out into Taz in human form as Squeaker's in a kidney shot. This Rogue Mage Druid here is not taking enough damage to really be forced defensive quite yet, but Squeaker's just been hovering low all game. Iron Bark falling down really soon. He has no more deterrences. 9% health, 5%. This could be it. And there it is. Squeaker, they just ran out of defensive cooldowns, and it just looked like it was such a hard game for Red Spree, said Healer.
Definitely a tough game. Definitely really good CC coming out of there. There was a couple of CCs that were a little bit questionable. Maybe they could have waited until a little bit later to get that CC out, but I think overall, obviously, they won the game, so they made it work out.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. GG. Solid display from from this Rogue Mage Druid team. These guys look super strong. Holy crow. I'm gonna go ahead and see what Red Spree Sit Healer map they want for the next one. It looks like they're gonna be choosing Nagrand, so I'll see you guys in there.
I think definitely sorry guys.
So the Grand Arena, man. It's definitely one of those maps that is viewed as like completely and utterly fair. But how do you view the Grand Arena? Is it a favorite of yours?
I don't really have any favorites, to be honest, like favorite maps. I hate all the maps equally, but I think it's pretty good because it's really, I don't know. I think it's fair, definitely. But I mean, I'm not exactly sure because we have two ranged on both of the teams, so it's a little bit easier for them to connect. But at the same time, you know, rogues do have a lot of uptime, and so do warriors. They have quite a bit of uptime, but not as much as rogues up until about Tuesday, when rogues are going to have to get burst speed nerf. So
yeah, absolutely. So these guys definitely are looking strong. That was some crazy plays coming out from the RMD. They had awesome synergy, and I'm so excited to see what happens again. But we'll see. I just felt like the Taz's team just were defensive literally all game long.
Yeah.
So jumping right in here, I'm going to go ahead and follow Generics out, see who's he's going to go on right away. Full sap goes out into Taz LOL right away. And it looks like Squeaker X is going to be the kill target again, as he is forced into a full kidney shot right away, right out the start gate. That is adrenaline rush from Generics, so he's just trying to get the damage out fairly quickly. Both of the frozen... Oh, there's the polymorph out onto Taz again. Is this going to be a deterrence already? Deep freeze onto Taz out of that, and he's at 29% health, and he's still holding on to this deterrence, man. He's at 28% health here.
Yeah, the trap is going to go out onto Rin, which is a little bit questionable. I think it would have been good to get a trap onto one of the DPS just to help peel and help his healer be able to top him back up here. But he's still sitting really, really low, 40%. And it looks like the trinket is going to have to come out from Taz LOL. The Cyclone is going to, however, go onto Squeaker X. Really good Cyclone into the bash. And this is kind of the CC exactly that I'm talking about here. And Squeaker X is sitting at 70%. This is going to have to be, I believe that was the first deterrence there, finally. And the Feign Death is going to come out just to kind of try to stop it. But he is in a full bomb there, 18%, and I don't know, man. This is really weird. I don't know if he's gonna die or not. But the Iron Bark is gonna go on Super X, and it looks like he is gonna be able to be top back up.
I think that these guys might be playing around a little bit, as I did see a an ice block come out from Majidin. It looks like Squeaker X is gonna be topped off here, but man, this DBBDBK is looking super strong, man. At this point, I'm not sure what it is that they're doing. This is the orb, and this is damage going out into Squeaker right now. Deep freeze on the Taz in human form, so he can get polyed up out of this. And there's the full cyclone on the Taz. As Squeaker's at 50% health here and taking a lot of damage. So far, it's just damage from the mage, though, as a trap goes out, trying to force them a little bit, or just trying to control the game. But Squeaker's still at 60% health here, and I'm not sure about what's going on here. There's the cloak coming out for Generics offensively to make sure that he can stay on Squeaker. Squeaker now in a full kidney shot, and so far no offensive cooldowns coming out for DBBDBK, but at the same time, this ATC is not getting any offensive pressure at all.
No, and as you say that, actually, they get a full trap onto Rindy there, and Majidin is actually going to be taking a little bit of damage, but the NS is going to come out from Rin onto Majidin there, but he's still going to be sitting at the same amount of health there. Memphis Rain's going to be put into that full deep right there, into another kidney, or another Cyclone, I'm sorry, Taz LOL is going to be put into that full bash there, and it's just a lot of damage, man. I honestly did not expect that swap, but it was a really good swap, and a lot of damage coming out from Generics and Majidin there. That was really good setup, man. That was really good setup.
Yes, so I mean, personally, I feel like the game that we just watched right there was kind of more or less a representation of what they're capable of. Is what I'd like to say. I feel like they almost played around a little bit. It did seem like they had a composition advantage versus this ATC, but shout out goes to Taz and his team. This is the third tournament that they've competed in, and they've done well. So I really appreciate them coming out here and participating. But that is going to be, oh my goodness, this name, it just kills me. I gotta ask him. I hope he goes to the finals.